Hey, what's up? This is a technology preview for Zero Knowledge Network. The mission here is to send generic data through the Trellis MixNet and collect it on the other side. Here's a little flow diagram. There's a better picture here. Essentially, what we have is the MixNet that works on raw bytes. The Trellis code as it is now, that's what it does. It's mostly a simulator. So what we're doing is developing a little protocol to that. We receive data into our in proxy, and we packetize it to send it through the MixNet, collect it on the other side to then send it out as individual data streams. So we got a couple scripts that facilitate this. I'll just describe what they are and then show them in action. Read some random bytes, count the bytes, and send it in Netcat into our gateway, and then pull it off the web server on the gateway proxy out. And then we compare the difference to make sure that the data in matches the data out. We got another simple script that just pipes it all the way through. Okay, let's run this thing. So what we have here is Xtrellis is going to launch the coordinator, and we're enabling the gateway with this flag. Here, just started 10 servers, MixNet servers locally on my computer, set up the paths, and now the lightning rounds are running. It's sending dummy packets now, as there's no data going through. A little update on the output here. Every 10 rounds, it spits out some stats, last, min, average, max, like ping, so you can see the milliseconds consumed by that round. All right, let's send some random data through this thing. All right, there it goes. Just totally spamming my terminal here. But you can see success. All right, data in equals data out, and it's rocking. It's really solid in that way. And this answers two things for us. One, that the Trellis code is working. And two, that our new protocol developing here is working as well. Okay, so we can take a data stream, packetize it into messages that can be read by the Trellis MixNet and assemble it on the other end. Ta-da. All right, let's see what else we can see. Using the other little script, we're going to send a image file, send it through our gateway, and spit it out to our terminal. Dun, ta-da-da, ta-da, reassembled. Looking good. All right, what else can we talk about here? Let's turn this thing off. This thing will run indefinitely. Control-C to kill that. Okay. Really, the gist here is that Trellis code as we have it is set up as a simulator, and it sends raw bytes, and so we're building some protocol is really in the direction of the MVP towards how we can actually utilize the MixNet. Okay, here's most of this is happening in the gateway. We could split some of this file out, but it's all there. We got some tests, TDD for the win. Where appropriate. All right, protocol buffers. Yeah, these are used throughout the existing Trellis. This is a standard go-to for process intercommunication of data. It's cross-platform, cross-language, really developed tools. So what's there already in Trellis is quite crusty on these little bash scripts that send certain parameters to the proto compiler to convert your files into code, and it's really brittle. And so I went looking and found Buff. And the best way I could describe Buff, it's like Docker for protocol buffers. It gives you a deterministic configuration file. It takes care of a whole lot of stuff for you, and it's really solid. It's got some advanced features too. It's got a formatter and a linter that's really nice that integrates in your editor if you like. I recommend it. So what we've got going on in terms of the Zero Knowledge Network for this, I call this a sidecar. It's just sitting alongside our Trellis code that we're not want to touch much as we revamp that. This is a buffer workspace. You can see some of the generated files here. I mean, this is major leaps over the other way of doing that. Yeah, these files are great. It's quite solid in how it does that in these workspaces. This will move into the gRPC, process communications, clients with the gateway with the MixNet. The stuff is in order here. So check it out, ZKN. It does versioning too really well. Buff is handling this, so the API can evolve elegantly with different versions sitting beside each other it manages breaking changes. Pretty cool stuff. Okay, so let's check it out. This is a real mojo here of a developing protocol for our gateway and how it packetizes data streams, send it to the MexNet, and reassembles it on the other side. There's more advanced stuff we can do with this, but this is a great start for taking those packets and turning them into messages that get mixed and sent to the network. All right. Well, I think that's it for now. I'm working on an edge case for greater message size. I know what to do there, but I just wanted to splat this out to show progress and collect some feedback. This is a great start towards making this thing functional and a usable way in terms of MVP on our way here. And this is some nice code coming together. It's in the Docker for installing Buff and building what we need to. You know, we don't typically want to commit, git commit files that can be generated. So we're moving in that direction too. All right, over and out.